This is the west side of the Pyramid of the Sun at Teotihuacan, outside of Mexico City. It was named by the Aztecs, who found it long after it was abandoned, sometime in 750 CE. Then it came into a long period of disuse after the fall of the Aztec Empire, was blown over with dirt and grown over with vegetation, until it was finally excavated in 1905 by Leopoldo Batres. Rather than just removing the dirt from the outside and then repairing the remains, he substantially reconstructed the entire exterior of the pyramid. And because he took such liberties with resurfacing and redesigning the pyramid, we can only take its present form as a rough approximation of what it used to be. So this video is a superficial observation of the exterior of the pyramid as it is now. I showed up with a huge list of questions but was continuously reminded by the archaeologist that aside from some aspects of the reconstruction in 1905, we know almost nothing about the pyramid. As we come up the west face of the pyramid, you can see some portions of the exterior that are original, like this gray plaster here on the right, and the dark gray gritty mortar down in the channel. But then this lighter white plaster on the left is indicative of the newer reconstruction. This is a shot looking down the northwest corner on the second level to show how unsymmetrical and uneven that corner is. I would have pictured them to be perfectly precise, but it had this huge derivation from what would have been a right angle. So now looking down this northwest corner, we can see on the left what is probably older construction, and then here this whiter plaster in between the rocks, what was the reconstruction by Leonardo Batres. And the things that look like they might have tribal significance, these ray patterns going off towards the Pyramid of the Moon, are entirely like the artistic reconstruction of this guy in 1905 who was practicing archaeology. So even amidst the reconstructed portions, there's things like this that were cut out of the original reconstruction and then themselves resurfaced. And it gives the entire outside of the Pyramid of the Sun a kind of sloppy appearance. Now over on the northeast corner of the second level, I took this shot to show all of these little stones that are sticking up out of the surface of the exterior. I couldn't get a good explanation as to what exactly they were for, but they covered almost the entire exterior of the pyramid, large, uneven stones sticking out all over the surface. Down on the ground level, you can see a wall that completely surrounds the pyramid, built at the time of the original construction. It's largely intact, completely surrounding the thing still, except for this one portion that you can see here that was breached by Batres in order to bring a train in to get the large quantity of rocks to the site that he needed to finish the construction. Here you can see the white mortar he used, showing the full extent to which he resurfaced the pyramid. Here you can see the impression of a wheelbarrow wheel, and then here it shows that the entire level was resurfaced. Here's some of the original gray plaster that covered the ancient pyramid, and the perimeter of it surrounded by the modern white fixative to hold it in place. This shot shows the southwest corner of the second level to re-emphasize how asymmetrical and uneven the reconstruction was. You can see that this corner is in no way precise or accurate as you would feel intuitively that a pyramid would be. This is the uppermost and completely fabricated level of the pyramid. And this is a view looking down the west side from the top. And this final view looking up the uneven northwest corner. From the top of the Pyramid of the Sun, we look over to see the Pyramid of the Moon, which we'll examine in the next video. This Pyramid of the Moon is smaller, but precise and satisfying in all the ways that the Pyramid of the Sun is not. Having missed the heavy hand of Leonardo Batres, the Pyramid of the Moon shows us most completely how the exterior of the Pyramid of the Sun must once have looked.